Uh, Good day, everyone. My name is Ivan Nathaniel F. Kilantang, and we're here to discuss electrical standards and practices. So, first, we're going to discuss the electrical hazards qualifications. So, what is electrical safety? Electrical safety is a general practice of workers who are exposed to handling and maintaining electrically powered equipment. It is a set of guidelines they follow to mitigate electrical hazards and prevent its dangerous effects in case of an accident. Unable to adhere to electrical safety can lead to accidents, near misses, or even fatalities. Working around electricity can be very safety on the job site when workers properly identify and control hazards, but inadequate training, lack of experience, and failure to recognize potential hazards could result in electrical shock or death. The three classifications of hazards: Class 1 gas and vapor, Class 2 dust, and Class 3 fibers and flyings. So for the Class 1 gas and vapors, locations in which flammable gases or vapors or may be present in air quantities sufficient to produce explosive or ignitable mixtures. Gases refers to materials that are in gaseous state under normal atmospheric condition. Example of this would be hydrogen and methane. Vapors refers to the cases of a material that is a liquid under normal atmospheric conditions but emits gases within the flammable range under these atmospheric conditions. So the conditions are division 2 area can exist where vapors in normally enclosed system or containers. Division 1 and 2 areas separated by a barrier or space. And for the 3 could store products outside, and for the 4th non-hazardous area. So for the class 2 dust, combustible dust or hazardous substances. Location that are hazardous because of the presence of combustible dust. Note that the dust must be present in sufficient quantities for a fire or explosion hazards to exist. The fact that there is some combustible dust present does not mean a class 2 hazardous location exists. Class 2 locations are divided into three groups E, F, and G. Dust include the metal dust, aluminum, and magnesium. In addition to being highly abrasive and thus likely to cause overheating of motor bearings, the dust gets into the bearing. Dust are carbonaceous. Carbonaceous dust is a major component of the solid matter in a stellar medium ISM. It is observed in a wide variety of environments and emission and extinction. Dust include plastic dust. Plastic dust is particulate matter that may be formed when plastic are handled, conveyed, and or possessed, or one of the most common means of generation is via abrasion during the air conveying of plastic pellets. And for the class 3, flying fibers, and the classifications by the presence of easily ignitable fibers and flying. Typically, these fibers and flyings are not suspended in the air but can collect around machinery or lightning fixtures, and where heat, a spark, or hot metal can ignite them. Textile mills, cotton seed mills, flax processing plant, and plant that shape, pulverize, or cut wood and create sawdust in flyings. Discuss the combustible dust, fibers, and flyings protection techniques employed in electrical installations. Hazardous locations are areas where there is a risk of fire or explosions. Electrical safety engineering, combustible or flammable gases, vapors, dust, fibers, and flyings are examples of such hazardous due to electrical rising or high temperature. Electrical equipment installed in such locations could provide an ignition source. There are standards and regulation in place to help identify such locations, classifies the hazards, and designs equipment for safe use in such place. Discussing combustible dust, flying fibers, protection techniques employed in electrical installations. Combustible dust and ignitable fibers flyings are likely to occur under normal operations conditions or maybe exist frequently because of repair, maintenance, operations, or leakage, or equipment is operated in a manner that breakdown or faulty operations could result in the release of ignitable concentrations of combustible dust or fibers flyings and failure of the equipment. So that's all. Thank you.